Hi there, and this is CBT News Online from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times Motoring Pullout. We will continue our exclusive feature on Team Petronas Sintiam Moto Yamaha race line and this year's Moto 2 wildcard entry, Hafiz Syahrin. And today we'll feature the 17-year-old as he talks about his entry and studies. After all, he'll be racing one weekend, then it's back to the books for the SPM examinations. But let's bring you some auto news first. Are you one of those who have always been skeptical about the safety aspects of Chinese-made cars? Well, China is revamping its new car assessment program or NCAP to tackle the global market. A raft of changes are expected to go into effect in July of 2012, and the revised standards are expected to include new low-speed crash testing and whiplash standards. In addition, the safety of the rear seat occupants will be considered for the first time. Overall, the new standards are expected to closely mimic the standards of other markets, namely Europe's NCAP. China Car Times reports that only 59 new models have been awarded 5-star rating under the C NCAP standards, about 43% of those models tested since 2006. As Chinese automakers are already having a tough time meeting current crash test regulations, meeting the new standards will likely pose a very serious challenge. Either way, with the rate of China's expansion, we see these testing measures as a prerequisite rather than a marketing tool, and they should welcome it with open arms. This is CBT News from beyond the pages of the New Sunday Times. Time for some launches. Nissan's luxury arm Infiniti has finally landed on Malaysian shores. We are the second of 25 targeted markets worldwide where the brand will be introduced from now until 2013. According to the company's corporate VP, the brand comes at a time when the luxury automotive market is experiencing positive growth, and they aim to capture at least 5% of the local luxury car market by the end of 2016. Their target market, the affluent young generation who want something new rather than chasing the older generation marks. While there is one dedicated Infiniti service center in Kuala Lumpur, Inspired Moto says that Infiniti owners outside of the Klang Valley can use the Edaran Tanjung service network to check their vehicle. And if any serious maintenance work is required, Inspired Moto would fly a dedicated technician to work on their cars. So if you want to ride in a Porsche Jap, you can head down to their new showroom at Jalan Raja Chulan. Meanwhile, BMW has launched what is possibly the most important car this year, the new F30 3 Series. The new F30 is both longer in size and in its wheelbase and is claimed to be 40 kilos lighter than its predecessor. Buyers will have a choice of 4 engines, from a 2-litre turbocharged direct injection 4-port petrol and a 3-litre 6-port, and even to a 181 horsepower 2-litre diesel. There is also a greener choice for the eco-enthusiast in the form of a 161 horsepower efficient dynamics engine. The F30 comes standard with a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. For now, the 3 Series is only available in a 4-door sedan, with the usual touring, coupe, cabriolet and M3 variants to follow soon. Though there isn't a set timeline of when these variants will be introduced, BMW can only confirm that the active hybrid variant would be introduced in late 2012. And finally, as a run-up to this weekend's Malaysian MotoGP, we continue our exclusive feature on 17-year-old Hafiz Syahrin of Team Petronas Sintiam Moto Yamaha race line. This time we got to speak to Hafiz about the wildcard entry into Moto 2 and balancing racing and studies.
Bagi saya, masa sebelum saya dapat berita yang saya terpilih wildcard Moto 2 ni, di 4 hari pertama praktis saya ada rasa gemetar sikit lah awal-awal tu, sebab saya mungkin orang baru dalam tu, so umur pun agak muda, dan saya cuma try hilangkan saya rasa gemetar tu dengan very banyak yang bagi sokong yang cakap relax dan tenang. Dan saya di situ second practice saya dah mula buat time standing dengan Zamri dan Azlan, so di situ saya agak tenang sikit lah saya punya keadaan. So di situ saya cuma fokus ke depan. Bila perasaan yang saya dah dapat tahu masa tu, saya rasa gembira lah, sebab saya dapat wakil dari rider Malaysia. Bagi saya, motor dengan Azlan ni agak susah bagi saya, sebab saya tahun ni 17. So itu saya ada menghadapi perbezaan yang besar SPM. Saya sekarang ni saya ikut jadual saya, dan saya akan beri masa belajar dengan motor training. So saya agak susah sikit dalam tahun ni sebab saya banyak training dan saya banyak percubaan. So itu saya slowkan sikit saya punya race yang banyak-banyak ni. Saya akan slowkan sikit. Saya cuma beri tumpuan kepada fixer dan fixer besar tu. Saya beri tumpuan kepada race sekejap China dengan MotoGP dekat Sepang ni. And then saya balik tu saya akan beri tumpuan yang cukup kepada exam saya. Bagi saya segi fizikal ni kena tinggi dan cukup kuat lah untuk menentang rider yang pengalaman daripada saya dan rider-rider yang bertaraf tinggi lah dari saya. Itu saya start dari sekarang ni saya beri tumpuan kepada fizikal saya. Di situ saya training lah sampai saya dapat fizikal saya yang cukup dan saya akan bersaing dengan rider-rider yang bertaraf tinggi daripada saya.
Well, Hafiz is doing pretty well in the Asia Road Racing Championships, which also uses a 600cc bike. So is there any significant difference between the Asia Road Racing machine and the Moto 2-1? Team manager Barry Leong will demystify it for us on tomorrow's exclusive feature. So until then, from the team at CBT, here's wishing you safe travels and happy motoring.